Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bonjour mesdames. Je m'appelle Mohamed Zahir bin Subahir. We are from Group 3, Section 2, French Communication 1 for Group Project Assignment. Okay, for my title project which is French National Cuisine. Group member, first Lee Kuan Yong, Muhammad Zahir bin Subahir, Natra Hanim binti Muhammad Nazri, Eng Jiayu, Nur Atira Sofia binti Adnan, and the last Nur Nadirah Muhammad Haris Lim. So my lecturer name which is Madam Junaina binti Tarmidi. Okay, so for this group assignment which is we are going to explain about French national cuisine. Okay, this is our poster about French national cuisine that we already create on the Canva. Okay, for the history of French cuisine, the origin of French cuisine can be traced back to the medieval times. French cuisine was fundamentally the same as Moorish cuisine during this time period. It was available in a service and confusion, which means that meals were served at the same time. Spiced meats such as pork, poultry, beef, and fish are used in this dish. During the 17th and 18th centuries, there was an advancement in haute cuisine or simply high cuisine, and its origins can be discovered in the recipes of gourmet specialist named La Varenne. He was the writer of what is referred to today as the first true French cookbook. Alright, so for the appetizer, the first we are going about explain foie gras. Okay, so basically from foie gras we are from Greece and Rome. Foie gras spread to Europe, especially France, largely through the influence of Jews who use goats and duck fat as their cooking medium of choice. They fattened their birds to produce both foie gras and cooking fat. In the 1050th century, foie gras became widely accepted by gastronomers and across Europe. The French remains the largest producer and consumer of foie gras, and the southwest of France is well known for traditional foie gras production. Alright, so that's all for my part about foie gras.
Hi everybody, I'm Lee Kuan Yong. Today I'm going to introduce Coq Monsieur. It is a hot sandwich made with ham and cheese. This dish originated in French cafes and bars as a quick snack. The first time this sandwich is known to have appeared on a Paris cafe menu was in 1910. These tales of the sandwich creation are from Paris birthday of Louis des Capucines at year 1901. That's all from me. Thank you.
Bonjour madame. I will be explaining about one of the main courses in the national French cuisine, which is steak au pois. According to French steak specialist Francis Murray, steak au pois originated in the 19th century in the bistros of Normandy. In 1950, in La Revue Culinaire magazine, Steak his claim to being the inventor of steak au pois, stating that he first made it in 1930. The restaurant Albert was owned by Albert Blazer, who would go on to head Maxim's later. The origins of steak au pois, a steak coated with crushed peppercorns or served with a peppercorn sauce, are controversial. Chefs who claim to have created this dish include E. Lerch in 1930, when he was a chef at the restaurant Albert on the Champs-Élysées, and M. Devieux in about 1920 at Maxim's. However, M.G. Comte certifies that steak au pois was already established as a specialty of the Hotel de Paris at Monte Carlo in 1910, and O. Becker states that he prepared it in 1905 at Palliard's. That is all from me. Merci.
Bonjour everyone. For the history of the beef bourguignon is originate in Provençal Burgundy, a region which is called Burgundy in French. Hence the name, where the price correlates cattle famously make excellent beef. The Burgundy region is also well known for exceptionally good wine. So naturally, the region's signature and historical dish is a combination of these two specialties. The choice of wine that the beef is to is extremely important because of the red wine should be Burgundy red and Pinot Noir or Gamay ideally. The flavors of the wine infuse the beef and beautifully complement the other ingredient, making the stew rich and intensely flavoursome. Beef bourguignon dates back to the Middle Age and became a peasant food. At the time, slow cooking was popular in rural areas because it was cheap, filling, and could feed many people. It was also a safe and true way to cook total cuts of meat that would have otherwise gone to waste. Over century, the dish was evolved for peasant fare to typical peasant bistro dish to what is now a beword for French cuisine. Tasted versatile, the beauty of this dish is that it can happily be cooked and served in many contexts. Thank you.
Bonjour, madame. I will continue the presentation with the part of dessert. History of crab. A crab is a small pancake. Sweet crab and savory galettes are two most popular forms of crab. This dish name comes from Old French crispy, which traces back to the Latin crispa or crispus, which means cloth. It was organized from a northwest region of modern France called Brittany. Back then, the crispies were more often used as an everyday bread. Almost everyone in France has a similar crab breeder to cook and make a number of crab on Sunday as a big family meal. A housewife there accidentally dribble something porridge onto a hot plate could talk according to urban legend in France. Les Jours de Crêpe, known as Creepy Day in French. It occurs on every second day of February. This day known as the day everyone eats crab to celebrate it. That's all from me. Merci.
Bonjour, today I would like to explain a little bit about creme brulee. Creme brulee is a dessert and it is a smooth pudding-like baked custard. It consists of a rich custard which is at the base and it is topped with a contrasting layer of hard caramel. The other name for creme brulee is burnt cream, creme catalana, and trinity cream. The origin of this creme brulee is actually unknown because it is very popular, and there are actually 3 countries claim that creme brulee originated from their country, which is Spain, England, and French. And the first ever printed recipe was actually in this book, which is the French cookbook, and it was printed in the 1691 by a cook at Palace of Versailles. Creme brulee became extremely popular and it was called as a symbol of decadent self-indulgence and the darling of the restaurant boom in the 1980s. I think that is it for creme brulee, and the conclusion for our group is that family is very important for French culture, and when the family gather in French, they will always sit together and have meal, and that's why we chose food as our topic to be discussed, because food and French culture is very close knitted. And I think that is it from Group 3. Merci beaucoup. Bye bye.